low key. So I was riding down Rance here, and I seen this place that said one shot. So I'm going in there. I went in there, and there was some other dudes that was up there just loud and not funny. So of course, when you loud and not funny, the crowd was gonna get louder than you. About 5 minutes in, I'm about 7 shots in at this point. I hear some dude up here. He talk like this. And I was cracking the fuck up. I'm like, who the fuck is that? So I made my way through the crowd. And who did I see standing on one of those little makeshift stages? This nigga. I said, this nigga way too big for his waist to be little like that. And then we had a conversation in the parking lot. I was on shrooms, he was on Hennessy. And there was a match made in heaven. We've been rocking together like that ever since. Give it up for LaDon wave one time. We got plenty of roses in here tonight. Plenty of roses. But please, people, if you come up here, if you don't know LaDon, he's a very clumsy motherfucker. He's just clumsy. That's what it is. I know he about 2 drinks in. Please don't put your drink in this area, or anything over here, because he's gonna knock that shit down for sure. I promise you. Y'all ready to get this thing started? And he say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, our first dude coming to the stage, this is our brother. I only call him our brother, but he emphasizes autistic. I don't really believe the nigga autistic. I don't. I just think he's an underpaid alcoholic. That's what I believe about him. Can y'all start clapping right now? Please start clapping. Make some noise for my man, for sure.
I like to record my shit, alright? That way people know, well, especially me, that way I know I'm funny. I'm a funny motherfucker, but you know, I had to prove it to some people. And don't let Philly fool you, I am autistic, but there's a few things about me that, hint to my autism, like, I can memorize shit real good, like movies and actors, but I am bad at math. I'm just bad at math, so if you ask me a math question, I'm fucking horrible at math, so I don't know no Times Square, I don't know any equations, like I'm not red, man, I'm not white. Yeah, I said Jeremiah, I'm not white, but anyway, going back, so yes, I'm autistic, but yes, I'm looking for some more groups to join. So I'm trying to find some more black groups to expand. So I found this one black group with his name is Diesel, but he calls it Life is Funny. So it's him and a whole bunch of other niggas. So I'm like, so it's him, Philly, Bernard. But I'm a part of the group, but they say, I gotta do some certain things, no gay shit, just do some certain things. Prove I'm funny, prove I'm funny. I'm a little tipsy, I'm sorry. So Philly, he says, I got all him a beer because he buys me a whole bunch of other shit, so I got all him a beer or some shit. He just says, I just gotta be consistent. He just gotta say, I gotta just practice my jokes over and over. And then is this nigga LaDon, I gotta press LaDon the most because look at his face, I gotta rest a bitch face. This dude is like, he reminds me of my dad. You are scary. Anyway, this nigga I gotta approve to the most because I'm like, LaDon, what do I gotta do to be on like a 5-minute set? He said this, give me a good 5 minutes, start writing this shit down, start going to more shows, be consistent. Like this nigga gave me a whole list, like A, B, C, D. I said, how am I supposed to do that? He's like, you autistic, figure it out. So that's my stepping stone. So I'm trying to get all that done. That way, hopefully this nigga can take me on more shows, some more events, because this nigga don't invite me nowhere. I don't know why, And I call LaDon every day too. I say, hey LaDon, can you tell me about this, and this? I say, hey LaDon, do I gotta get drug tested to be a drug doctor? He said, yes, nigga. I didn't know, I'm just asking. But see, LaDon, he's a strict dude, Diesel and Philly did the funny ones, and then, he's just a strict nigga, so, he's like,
He ain't funny at all, he just strict him out.
No, he's funny to people, but he's strict to me, I don't know why. I mean, all the crew Bernard restricted me because he has that, you know, that old melanin wisdom he has. Philly, you know, like I say, I just opened a whole bunch of drinks and, you know, a whole bunch of weed, so that's a story for another day. And let's see, Val, are you a part of the group? Are you part of the group, the LaDon group? I inserted myself in the group.
You did, and we kicked you out how many times?
About 5, 10 times.
Exactly. Quit coming back, Roger. Shit. Yeah, you know I am. This ain't about me, it's about him. Right.
I'm getting everybody. I do. You know, I love him and I don't like him at the same time. You see, no, I love LaDon, I just don't like LaDon. There's the thing, because, you know, he's my brother from another mother, because, you know, yeah, so anyway, no homo, because look, I love LaDon because he's like my big brother, so, you know, I respected that, but sometimes I don't like this nigga, so, you know what I mean? It is crazy. But, you know, like I said, LaDon, what were you, like I say, you know, you told me to get my shit together, so I get my shit together, so, you know, I have been right, you know, I have been, you know, practicing, you'll be consistent and all that.
Right.
Thank you. And, you know, I quit being a truck driver, so there's that. Even though I was never was a truck driver, so.
How long is this nigga on the mic, bro?
I know you got the light now, man. Two lights.
Hey, he was funny though.
Hold up, is this recorded?
Two lights.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm out. My name is Sean King. Give it up for John Williams.
This nigga is not autistic, man. I tell you. The main thing autistic people know how to do is math. That nigga can't count for shit, man.
I can read.
Yeah. Give it up one more time with the Sean Williams. I almost called that nigga the Sean Williams. That's right there. He said, LaDon, me and Diesel were funny with LaDon, the strict one. That nigga is hilarious on stage. He is strict than a motherfucker off stage. You see how he talk to me in the morning time on the phone. That's how he called me. Eggs and bacon, my nigga. Bitch, it's 6 o'clock. I ain't fried nothing. What is he talking about? We're gonna keep this motherfucker going right now. We're gonna keep it going. I should, wait a minute. You did what? It's just us. Come here, bring us. I'm about to bring you up right now. Go get some brown liquor. Go get some brown liquor. Go get some brown. Hey, okay. So we're gonna get this out the way right now. We're gonna get this out the way. Yeah.
Go ahead, because I'm looking at you.
So I think the best thing about roasting is like people who really love you. You know, we comics, we broke. We don't have the real roast shit, you know, the panel and all that shit, and suits and all that. We ain't got that. I mean, we got a couple shots, a chair, and some close loved ones, nigga. All right, so this next person coming to the stage right now, she is not a comedian, but she is very, very, very funny. She is the backbone to the wigs operation. Let's give it up for Lady LaDon. Girl, that's you. Come on. You didn't even know this shit. Look at this thing. What? Come on, y'all. Let's give it up for Lady LaDon one more time, goddamn. This shit about to be good.
Hey, kicking on my nerves.
Hold the mic up.
Hello.
Hey.
This is nerve-wracking. Why you was there so hard?
I look this way.
It don't even matter. Okay. So, backstory. LaDon loves to tell people how long we've been together. We have been together since high school. Like, but it also makes me wonder, was he in school or outside of school? He kind of looked 40, don't he? A little older than 36. Hey, what's up? Alright. So he always tell his side, but I never tell my side. So I never thought I would get married. Like, I didn't want that responsibility. It was too much. Like, think about it, man. Who wants that?
He was thumbs up, Cheryl.
So if I was smart, like you said, when he had to pick, or what was it? You had a mixtape and Pokemon cards? Yeah.
Going places.
I should have put the Pokemon cards in a prenup. They were more than mixtape, you know.
Come on now, lady.
So, you know. And girls were short faster than boys. So high school, you know, we already thinking about our future. Not this one. Nah, he was playing it safe. He was like, you cute. I mean, I think this is gonna work. No effort whatsoever. He just knew he had it. So in my mind, you know, girls, we conjure up, we want the tall, dark, handsome guy. In my world, two parents, you know, guys and two parents, you know, it might balance out, you know, just a little bit. Great sex, good credit. 3 out of 5. I'll let y'all figure out. You know, we're gonna leave that to the imagination. So also, he is a Libra. I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries. The scale has been off for quite some time now. We got two. There's two scales. On the left is LaDon. The other side is Cedric. LaDon is well put together. Cedric is a mess. LaDon gives good advice. Cedric could care less. Now LaDon puts it down. I ain't gonna lie. Cedric, he does his best. Do I need to continue or
We did, yeah.
But I'm gonna leave this and say happy birthday to the best.
That was good, Real. That was good. Give it up for Real. She said, I ain't gonna repeat that shit. And they gonna call me in the morning. Well, how the fuck would you invite her down here tonight? We're gonna keep this thing going, man. Y'all keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Give me a round of applause. I'm about to bring my light-skinned cousin up. Let's give it up for Mr. Jeremiah Red.
One more right
Yo, I just supposed to be in the hot seat, big dog.
I'm trying.
I know you're dying to sit down, bro. Come on, take a look off.
Go get it, Seth. Go get it.
I usually don't do roasts, and I don't know how the fuck I can top your lady saying that you're so goddamn big, you got a backup scale at home. That's fucking fucked up, man. You kind of look like the black version of Grimace from the McDonald's crew. Thank you. 1.5 minutes. They call you the comedy Yoda, but you kind of look more like Jabba the Hutt. Especially earlier, the way you were sitting, you had your arms crossed, kind of like this, like. Fuck, I hate doing this. Sorry, let me not be like Bernard, like, you're so nice, I don't know what to say about you. You look like you have good credit, sir, and you smell nice. Oh, sorry, I just robbed Bernard of all of his jokes. Philly, make sure he goes last, bro. He needs to rewrite a bunch of shit. No, man, I'm fucking with that shirt in the way it reminds me of my white auntie who said it was cool if we drank as long as we did at her house. Oh, shit. No, we're just hitting with the Star Wars shit, bro. It kind of looks like you got that shirt from an extra on Star Wars, like from the desert planet. Just walking around with the Johnson. This is just nerd talk. It's just me and you laughing at this. Yeah. That's basically it. I know those Crocs are way out of whack with the fucking alignment and the tread, bro. This is gonna piss off a lot of people, but it probably looks like every lady's fucking car tires in here with the outside always fucked, with the inside looking pretty alright, bro. Oh shit, let me fucking wrap this shit up. Deshaun delivers packages for Timu in somebody's car. It's definitely not his car. And he wants to be like LaDon. Shut up, Sean. He wants to be like LaDon and delivers packages and shit with the 18-wheeler. Are you like a big part of the Big Brother program for the special needs folks? That's right. I'll try and get that credit up. All right, man. Listen, happy birthday, bro. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming out. Hey, give it up for your host, South Philly Reeve.
You know, on top of my man, Jimmy Mike. I hope y'all know that Don will be getting on this mic one time. So, don't forget.
All these jokes.
Hold on. Oh. Whew. My favorite part. Okay, let me tell y'all, since we're in a roasting mood this evening, if y'all ever seen Phaedra outside of her uniform, 9:30 in the morning, up downtown Killeen, I had to bring in some supplies real quick. So from the corner of my eye to me, hey, that's my sister. Phaedra, what's up? This nigga gonna go, don't hug me, bro, I don't have a bra. What? That was crazy to me. That was hilarious, Jeremiah. The ball tires, that's funny. It's funny. The nigga just really started wearing pants on stage, for real, for real. LaDon crazy nigga. That's my nigga though. LaDon is crazy. Who else we got in here? Alex, you ready right now?
No.
All right, I'll leave him keep I'm just playing. I know who next. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to start clapping right now. Please start clapping right now. Let's welcome to the stage the incomparable Diesel Breezer.
Well. I want to start off the birthday rolls for LaDon by putting on my Crocs and coming on stage. As you know, LaDon is a Croc performing motherfucker.
Right.
You can also see I got some compression socks on too. He may not need them now, but nigga, you will. I've known LaDon a long time. You know, me and LaDon met in school. Long time ago. And I remember, like, first day I saw him in class, we had a lot in common. We both was black. We both was fat. And we both smelled like weed. Problem was, I was the substitute teacher. And this nigga was a ninth grader. And it's funny, because you know how, like, if you smoke weed and you high, and you out in public and you see someone else high, and y'all make eye contact, y'all have a moment? That's what happened with the ninth grader. I was high, he was high. I was like, nigga, give me them Cheetos. You know? We call LaDon Fat Yoda, you know, because he's young and wise. A big part of being young and wise is lecturing motherfuckers. Real no, this nigga can lecture with the best hand. When LaDon get the lecturing, he get into his lecture posture. First thing you do is spread his legs out wide. Then he take his fingers and he do this. And you won't know he's talking to you, Real. I'm not gonna keep letting you disrespect me. That shit hypnotize your ass to apologize. Thing I like about LaDon is he know how to have fun, right? Y'all remember last year when we was at urban camp? And we all was in the swimming pool having a good old time, right? It's the adults, it's me, him, Philly, it's Rel, it's Keisha, it's Alicia, we having a good time in the pool. And there's a bunch of white kids swimming, having a good old time in the pool. We look up, this nigga over there playing football with him. This nigga stiff on this 9-year-old white boy so hard. So hard. All the white folks get out of the pool. They all did, right?
True story.
Like,
Mama cheered for me.
this nigga's a real good driver. One of the best drivers in the group, right?
Yeah.
Damn good driver. Except that time he rolled over that fucking truck. Remember that? That nigga called Philly was like, I love you.
know. No, it's a blessing, man. Like with the Life is Funny crew. Honestly, he the only thing that's keeping us together. That nigga's the motherfucking glue. Cause everybody don't want to quit at least once, and he be like, "What you gonna do without comedy?" You know. But no, man, he's a hard dude to roast, cause we never see the nigga get mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, very, very rarely does this nigga get mad. But when he does, it's usually because of rail. We don't even know if he be doing shit. We don't even know. This nigga be calling like, nigga, this morning nigga real had Pop-Tarts. It didn't offer me shit. I don't want to be loved like this, bro. I don't want to be loved like this. That nigga need a Snickers because when he get angry, that nigga be like, hold on, that's real, call me, I'll call you back.
Hey, all things like toxic, I don't know.
Hey man, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I tell this nigga, y'all, ain't no divorce after 17 years, y'all family. Y'all niggas is family, man. Nigga, like, that's what it is. You talking about a prenup, nigga, y'all related at this point. You know what I'm saying? But no, all jokes aside, man, we love you. And I'm sure if your pops was here, he said, hey, bud, man the fuck up. You're doing a great job, bro. Appreciate you.
He's the original, y'all. He's the original. He ain't spitting nothing but facts. He ain't spitting nothing but facts. I'm gonna tell you one thing. A lot of people, y'all gonna talk that shit about LaDon being, and this is the most agile big nigga I ever met in my life. At one point, this nigga was carrying me out the club every weekend. One time I got in a fight in the club, I didn't even know he was there. All I know was I was in the corner. Out my peripheral, it looked like a big ass trash can just rolling. You know? This nigga came up with one knee laying out, pistol drawn. Move, nigga, move! I said, this nigga's violent. Y'all having a good time there? You say hell yeah. All right, next up, I don't know who's next up. Well, I know this man got a long drive. He came out to show his love and appreciation for LaDon Week, so I need y'all to start clapping right now. Please start clapping right now. Coming to the stage, all the way from Austin, Texas. Let's give it up for my man, LaDon Shepherd.
Okay, well, motherfucking right, man. Shit. Life is beautiful. Fuck what you talking about. Shit, where do I start, man? When I met LaDon, man, I was house and shit. That's what I was doing. I had just gotten the stand-up comedy, and I was treating stand-up like a prison. That's what I was doing. If you was a hoe, that's what you was, man. I'm treating you like a bitch. For real. I'm taking shit, talking about your gal, all that shit, man. I used to come to the motherfucking club with my own drink. Yeah, say something. We'll shut this bitch down. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, you laying up. When he came over, he was like, you laying up. I'm like, yeah, I'm laying up. What's up? He was like, everybody asking me, do I know you? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, they trying to find somebody to calm my motherfucking ass down. But what he didn't know is that I was out on 2 felony charges at that time, man. And I really didn't give a fuck, bro. I'm like, I really didn't, man. We started grinding this bitch, man. I didn't even know he was traveling from Killeen. You know, I was like, damn, bro. Like, for real? He let me know that he was a father. You know, that's what we bonded over to, because I'm a single parent, but he's married. That's a beautiful thing. Give it up for his wife, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for his wife. Because a lot of people don't understand, man. We be on this road hustling this shit, and sometimes I come home smelling like white girl. I don't know about you, but I come home smelling like white woman, and I can just imagine the type of shit you go through, fam. Come home smelling like white diamonds and shit like that. Eating slave war and shit like that. Then this motherfucker trying to get me advice on working out. You know, that's crazy. Nah, bro, if you sit down and your nipples touch your stomach, 'cause you getting older, bro. That's a blessing, man. Getting older is a blessing, man. You got time for that AARP shit. You ain't there. That AARP shit. You ain't getting them ED notifications yet. That's some bullshit right there, man. I got one of them text messages. Are you suffering from erectile dysfunction? I'm like, bitch, I'm not that motherfucking old yet. Shit, testosterone? You fuck with that testosterone? You fuck with that? Okay, all right. Well, I ain't gonna hold you long, man. It has been a blessing being your friend, bro, because we done talked about a lot of shit. You know, because doing stand-up is the easy part. Making you motherfuckers like that and shit. You know, the hard part is getting to this motherfucker. You know, the tune-ups and the oil changes and shit like that. Yeah, they don't talk about that, you know. Doing shows 4 hours away with the check engine light on, they don't talk about that type of shit right there. You know, because whatever made that check engine light on, I know I ain't got enough money to pay for that shit at that moment, you know. And it always comes at the wrong time when I need to get my inspection done. That's some bullshit right there. Cause I'm already riding illegal around this motherfucking shit. They talking about felon in possession of a firearm. You goddamn right, bitch. Doing stand up. But anyways, man, brother, happy birthday, man.
Come on, y'all, give it up, man. No shuffle right here. Hey, motherfucker, mine, man. That comedy shit hard. Nigga, I had a Mazda with no oil in it for 2 years. I didn't know. Dwayne was pissed. What the hell that shit? Dwayne said, on my mama, you the fucking fool, nigga. Anyway, we're gonna keep this thing going, man. We're gonna keep this thing going. Welcome to the stage right now, your next comedian. Start clapping, please. Start clapping. Let's welcome to the stage my guy, Alex.
Keep it going for LaDon Wiggs, everybody. You know, it pisses me off because people always say white people think all black people look the same. Then we got LaDon, Diesel, and I'm like, no, they are the same person. Then Lando came up here and I was like, there's 3 of them? And then they're like, but what about Philly? I was like, oh, he's still on crack. He can't kick the habit. But no, we're focusing on LaDon up here, you know, which is really nice. I'm glad he finally cut the fucking twists off. Looking like he was still in middle school trying to be cool. Dog, you were never cool. You can tell life was getting stressful. Because like one side was way tighter than the other. He's just getting after it. I was upset to hear about, you know, the separation, but I was excited that I didn't have to sneak around anymore. Fuck you, LaDon. I've done a lot of stuff with LaDon, you know. We went to do a show, it was about 3 hours away, and he said, can you pick me up? And I said, yeah, of course. I was surprised when it was a house. And then I got there and I was like, oh, that's cool. Well, you guys got a car in the driveway. He said, what do you mean? I said, you can't drive? He said, I got a license. I was like, you're blowing my mind right now. You don't look like you have any of these things. He said, I have a family inside. I was like, brother. Like, this is crazy. But no, really, it's so cool, you know, meeting LaDon. And LaDon's one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet. He always tries to give me hugs. I'm like, no, thank you. But he always does it from the back. He's like, let me just put my stomach on you. Like, LaDon, brother, you need to calm down. You're letting these fucking shoes go to your head. He's been hanging out with too many white comics. Getting real white, you know. I like black LaDon. What's his real name?
Laser Dick.
Cedric, yeah, I like Cedric. Laser Dick. Okay, well, now I know why you guys are in this Life is Funny group together. You know, just go ahead and keep me off of those shows. That was funny, because LaDon is such a funny really thinking on stage. And you can tell when he's really getting into some shit because his stomach gets bigger. And he really gets into it. I'm like, LaDon, this shit is gonna be fire. And then when it bombs, you're like, no, that's just a fat dude. That's about all I wrote for you. Yeah, that's, I can only think up to here, buddy. All right. Keep it going for South Philly Reef, everybody.
I was watching real while Alex was up here. That was a shock to her. That was a surprise. She had no idea LaDon was leaving her for a 4-foot white man. I don't gotta speak. Fuck you! And you and your little group, you motherfuckers went on the road and slept in the same bed. We never did no shit like that. We should have Cadillac tent before then. We ain't never sleep in the same bed. They was on line posting their butts. White boy shit. That's the shit white boys do. Wasn't that? They talk about us. Fuck y'all. Jeremiah, you cold switching? Get your ass up here, my nigga. What you doing? The white boy showing me back there now, huh? Hey, can you make sure that the drink go on his tab? I appreciate it. Alright, so we're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna bring the queen to the stage, the first lady of our group, our sister. We love her very much. Y'all start clapping for me right now. Please start clapping. Let's welcome Big Beauty.
What's up, y'all? It's about the first time I done touched the mic in a good little minute, and LaDon been on my ass. So I said, what other place better than to show up and do this roast on my boy? Y'all keep it going for LaDon.
Yeah.
Keep it going for LaDon. Born October 8th, 1989, all right? 1989. When he came out, the doctor was like, damn, he big. It's a linebacker. That was the only fat joke I had. I don't got no more. Because I look at LaDon and I be like, man, this dude, he provide me wisdom. He keep me going, and he be like, get on your shit. You know what I'm saying? You do too. But LaDon be on my ass because I got a vape. Anytime I have a vape, LaDon be like, hey, Fab, let me hit that vape. LaDon gave my vape one day and ran the fuck off. I was like, damn, did I have a vape? I just stopped smoking the motherfuckers because every time he was coming around, I had to tuck it like Smokey was tucking his chain. Put my vape in my bra real quick. Devo coming. And one day I was in the pool and that shit was in there and that shit shocked me. I said, I don't want to smoke that no more. Fuck that. Speaking of pool, when y'all get out the pool, what are y'all? Ashy. This nigga. When I first met LaDon, they were initiating me to the group, right? It was my first open mic. And LaDon came up to me once again. Hey, Fab, you got some lotion? And I looked at him and I said, nigga, lotion? You need some oil, some cocoa butter, something. Is that crocodile? I'm trying to figure out his elbow was so ashy. I was just confused. How did they get there? Egyptian crocodile. Well, is it oiled tonight? It is. It's not ashy, so I think it's the only nigga I know that be ashy 24/7 and he got a wife. She not supplying you with motherfucking lotion? That's why you ashy. She use it all. Or she don't buy none. One of the two. So, LaDon, Laser Dick. I heard that name for the first time. I didn't know that his name was LaCedric. I didn't know this shit. Thought his name was LaDon. The whole time I've known him, it's been LaDon. We in the car riding, coming back from Urban Camp, and I hear Diesel say, shut up, Laser Dick. I'm in the back seat. Excuse me, who's Laser Dick? He said, that's LaDon, that's his name. I said, wait a minute, you're a grown man, why are you calling another man Laser Dick? He broke it down for me, LaCedric. So we're not supposed to say that name, I'm getting that part out. Laser Dick. That was a white folks, aha. That was too much. No, LaDon, what else can I say about you? LaDon loves his kids, for sure, right? That's one thing I will say, he take pride in them kids. He will acknowledge that they cock blockers, but he take pride in them kids. LaDon be at the Pee Wee football game, only nigga you know that'll bring an extra t-shirt, a towel, and a vape. By halftime, he changed the shirts because he just sweated so goddamn bad. He be out there like it's boot camp. Nigga, did I come out here to work or what? No, you just sitting down sweating, bro. You sitting down sweating. He hates it though. When the sun be playing, he be like, come on, let's go, bro. Let's go. Roll through some shit, he'll jump up. Now this nigga, when we talk about athleticism, reach the sky. I said, damn, LaDon, you got up that high? Came down and the knee went. You're not young anymore, brother. That's what I tried to tell you in Urban Camp when you thought you was gonna fucking win against the women, man. LaDon was out there, he was holding the men down for a minute, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. He was holding the men down. But that hip got the best of him and he went down like this. He said, oh shit, I can't do it no more. Where y'all at? That was my opportunity. Pull that rope. Let's go, ladies. Use your ass now. Pull. We pulled him down. He wasn't the same. Didn't you wear a knee brace for like 2 weeks after that? Something like that? He still fucked up, man. That was 3 months ago. No, but I do love you, LaDon. I pray many, many years of your life come to fruition of everything that you want. Because like Diesel said, nigga, you the only thing that keep us together sometimes. And Bernard said he loved me tonight. So. We back on a good streak. We back on a good streak. We were broken up for a while, y'all. It's all thanks to this guy. So y'all keep going one more time for my man, Johnny Big Back. Big. I love you, brother.
Remember that was my turn.
Shit. I just want to make a disclaimer real quick. I don't be around for none of the gay shit. I don't be around for that shit. It's really crazy. Laser dick. I just got that. I said, let me get a laser dick. That's genius. I like that shit. I'm an attention whore, so I want to talk about myself for a minute. Fuck LaDon. I think you would find that funny as shit. I'm just playing. Who else we got left in the room? We got 2 more comics left in the room. 2 more comics. I'm gonna give it just a happy birthday on some real shit. The shrooms that kicked all the way in. I see rainbows and shit and unicorns and just happy black people, and I like it. So, but it kind of can we get a big happy birthday for LaDon now? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday! I like that shit right here. As part of the Life is Funny crew, we represent all the Negroes in Central Texas, you know what I mean? But we got a lot of lovely white people that we love. We love them. Even though Alex is low-key racist as a motherfucker. Alex racist as shit. Alex think all of us is on crack and live behind a library. You got a car and a house, a family too. Jesus Christ! You guys are regular. I thought totally different. And we're gonna give it up for another white girl we love so much. Come on, y'all, start clapping right now. Please start clapping. And welcome our man, Mr. Gary.
What's up with the beautiful Cedric? That's your name? I've known you for so long. Laser dick. And you were like, yo, what's up, my name's LaDon.
Yeah.
And you have a Cedric?
Yeah.
Sound like your credit score has been better with that name.
Cedric, credit score is better? I
Yeah.
like how you believe it.
I believe in you so much because you believe in me all the time. This dude hosted the first bike I ever did, and he fucked up the time. I'm over here like I cannot do 20 minutes, and they had me doing 20 minutes. I'm like I'm panicking, I don't know what to do. And he's like, don't worry. He's like, I'm gonna give you the light at 15. And if you're panicked, you bail out, and then I'm gonna give you the light at 19, and then you can leave. I'm like, all right, cool. I got the first light. I was like, all right, I'm in the middle of the show. I can keep going. And then I felt like that last 5 minutes went way too long because he hit the pause button. And I'm over here like exasperating jokes and just like, and I get that last light. I was like, motherfucker, I know you he believed in me. I like to think at least his phone believed in me. Man, we done a bunch of other mics together. I didn't even know this was about you. I don't read much. Like, I was like, yo, there's a mic. I was like, LaDon, I thought you were hosting. And your face was on the bar. I was like, that's what LaDon's fine. No, I came in here and they're like, oh yeah, we were listening to LaDon. I was like, what? Okay. So I don't have any road shows for you that Fallon didn't already say. I was like, oh, come on, right? This mother, all right, now. But I got a fun story for you. So today I was getting coffee. I met a racist ass dog. A little all white Shih Tzu. The whole coffee shop's got like one Hispanic dude, bunch of the white people, and then the one black guy walked in. I didn't know the dog was there. I was like, what the fuck? And a nervous ass white lady goes, please stop, no, stop. And one nervous ass black guy goes, and I'm like, bro, it's a Shih Tzu. It's like, it's gonna bite your ankles. He's like, But to be fair, I didn't trust him either because he had a backpack on the front and a backpack on the back. And I felt like it wasn't anything. The double backpack scared me a little bit. I was like, what is he doing? And the dog was like, I'm like, yeah, you know what, dog, you might want something. It was that day when I found out what the N-word was in dog. I still can't say it, but he said it with a hard R. He was like, raw. I'm so glad that he didn't make it. I said that joke. All my coworkers hate me, love that joke, so I was like, I'm gonna stick with it. And I saw my black people were here, I was like, I hope they like that joke. I had that nervous sweat, I was like, hockey's on, we're fine. Just find a happy place, Gary, you'll be good. But no, LaDon, thank you so much. I didn't know it was your birthday. I don't know a lot about you, apparently, LaDon. We don't have conversations.
I like being a mystery.
I thought we were friends.
We are friends.
You were in there with Diesel driving me out to Waco. I was like, where's LaDon? Diesel driving me out to Waco, some shiny ass club doing mic. I was like, what was I was like, LaDon would know what's going on, and I saw like a methadone clinic across the street. I was like, I don't like it here. I want LaDon to look me. But no, I think that's all I got. That's all I got for you. Thank you guys for being here.
Y'all give it up for Gary Sprague out there. A lot of y'all are the oldest dudes. I know I'm the oldest nigga in this room, so when I say Gary, you remind me of a Fraggle Rock. I don't know if y'all would get that.
He really did.
I don't know the way, but fuck you, Philly, son of a bitch. All right, y'all ready for y'all last video before the Don come up and he say, hell yeah. All right, this dude coming to the stage right now. This is my guy. He's been drinking a little bit, so his name is not Bernard right now. It's Tyrone. Y'all start clapping right now. Let's welcome to the stage my nigga, Tyrone.
I ain't scared of you niggas, no. Oh man, I'm about to come ruin this shit just in case y'all didn't know. I'm about to ruin this shit with some real sentimental shit, because it's hard to roast a nigga that you talk to every day and he like saves your life. This nigga's younger than me, and you know how they be like, the OGs got like YNs as their big brothers? That's him. LaDon, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you in my life. You about the only nigga I can call from the bathtub, FaceTime, and he gonna pick up. And he gonna have a full conversation with me the whole time too. I had this one joke that I was telling, but he made me stop telling this shit. It was a joke. It was like, I think I found the love of my life. Like I'm married, but I think I found the love of my life. Like they listen, they're smart, and they're funny. Only problem is they got a dick, and then I look at LaDon.
That's why I stopped telling you.
Yeah, that's why he told me to stop telling that shit. Nah, I really do love this nigga. We went to high school together. We didn't really know each other that well in high school. When the nigga hit me up on Facebook after the advice. When I was like, hey nigga, we went to high school together. And I really didn't remember him until he told me, he was like, one time I fought this nigga named DJ. I was like, oh, you the nigga that got your ass whooped. No, I'm just when he didn't get his ass whooped, he held his own, I ain't gonna lie. LaDon, you are probably the only person that makes me wish I was fat. He carries it so real, you can't tell, this nigga's like 320, but you can't tell this nigga he in like 180 kind of pizza. Like, I did 15 push-ups today, ho. What else can I say about LaDon? LaDon has given me so much great advice. LaDon, I didn't know your dad, but I can tell he was a stand-up guy. And from all the things that I hear from you, all the advice you've given me, like you help me be a better person every single day. And I really appreciate you for that. Like, I call LaDon and I'm like, hey man, like I'm feeling down, I'm doing shit, I'm too busy with these kids. And LaDon will be like, man, fuck them kids, you gotta go live your dreams. And then the nigga be like, I'll call you right back on my son's football game. Nah, but I mean, he's really helped me out a lot. I was having this thing going on. I don't know if some of y'all have experienced it before. It's called dry dick. Yeah, it's called dry dick. Yeah, LaDon told me, he said, hey nigga, do you want to get your dick sucked? I said, yes. He said, shut the fuck up. I've been doing that shit. My shit has never been wet. I can't roast LaDon. It's hard. This shit is hard to roast LaDon because he's such a great person. I really don't have no jokes for you. Just keep being you, man. Keep being a great person. I'm not gay. Hold on, you were. But if I was, I'd definitely be into fat niggas. I told y'all I'm gonna fuck this shit up. I'm very sentimental. Watch out. I'll take you, nigga. I'm a great listener. I am. Yeah. And apparently I cook better too. That was not a true joke. That was not a true joke. He loves your cooking. Chicken? Alright, thank y'all. LaDon, have a great night, man. Happy birthday to you.
Let me see before I fry this nigga up.
All right. This motherfucker. Give it up for Tyrone LaDon.